I am in the airport right now, and I was gonna vlog about getting ready for this trip because I thought it would be interesting for you guys to see how I packed and all that stuff. But it was just annoying to have to set up the camera, and I was rushing like I always am, so I didn't do that at all. But I'm pretty proud of the ingenious setup that I have. I got like a duffel bag. You see that? A duffel bag that is just the size of a carry-on, and I like attach the like shoulder strap to my back so that it doesn't fall off when I'm wheeling. Um, and I went through security and everything already. You can't film in there anyway. So now I'm just waiting to board the plane. I will try to do my best to vlog while I'm in Vancouver. Um, but I want to be also paying attention to where I'm going and aware of my surroundings and not just worried about, taking video footage. So we'll see how much I get. And when I get to Vancouver, I'll tell you why I'm there. It's kind of exciting, so I'll be back. Okay, it has been a day, and I am going to recap for you guys what's happened and tell you why I'm in Vancouver to begin with. I'm shooting a commercial. I can't say what it's for, but when I'm allowed to say, then I will. But this is the first commercial that I've ever been involved with. So I met with the styling people today, and yeah, it was interesting. So I got to put a bunch of clothes on and see what I was going to wear in the commercial. And then tomorrow I'm going to shoot the commercial. Today, though, I got off the plane. I was supposed to take the train to a friend's wheel to where she was, which was great. The train was awesome. I ended up sitting randomly by these guys, and they were from the same town as me, which is hilarious. So that was fun. And then I got off the train at the correct station. I wheeled a little ways with the bag on my lap, which I'm so glad I figured out how to wrap the strap around my back so that it wouldn't fall off of my lap when I was bouncing, because the streets were or the sidewalks are cobblestone, and like really shitty cobblestone. They were like not at all well maintained. So I was wheeling a cobblestone. I found a restaurant. I can't remember what it was called. I'll try and remember what it was called and throw something in here. But it was awesome. The food that I had there was really great. There was a waiter there that just so happened to have a cousin in a wheelchair that plays rugby for Team Canada. So he invited me to go watch his game tomorrow, which I'm not going to because I would have to get to where that is and I don't have a vehicle. So that was great, though. I had a good conversation with him. And that was really fun. And then I wheeled the rest of the way to the studio where my friend works. And the studio was super cool. It had like, it was set up for a movie a long time ago, and then it just sort of got left that way. So it like looked like an old-timey bar. It was cool. It was really cool. There was like, it looked like a bar from like the 1800s or something. And there was like this old ironworking thing. It was really cool. And then she drove me to the bed and breakfast, which was supposed to be accessible. And it is pretty accessible, like for me. It's not accessible by any stretch of the imagination for, standards. There's a big bump to get up on the sidewalk, so my friend had to bump me up there. But once you got in the front door, the suite that I'm staying in is on the main level. The bathroom would never work for somebody that had a bigger wheelchair than me, because I could literally just squeeze by the the vanity to get to the toilet, and there's like no wiggle room at all. So I can just transfer on the toilet and get off. So that'll be interesting tomorrow. That I can get in the bedroom, but there's a dresser that is on the wall that's beside the bed, which means I can't get to the bed at all. Luckily, there's a bed in the living room because it's set up for multiple family members. And yeah, other than that, it's okay. It's a little bit old, but the driveway outside is crazy. It's so steep. No way would I ever be able to wheel down that. I was supposed to wheel to the shoot location because it's really close to here tomorrow. That's never happening. So I'm gonna get a cab and see how that goes. So I'm gonna see if I can show you guys this driveway. Hang on a sec. You can't really tell how steep it is, but it's super steep to get down that driveway. Morning, guys. I am just sitting in the room waiting for my cab to take me over to the shoot location so I can do this commercial, which is exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. I'm nervous about the cab a little bit because I've never taken a cab in a long time, and I have to somehow get down the bump on the porch, and hopefully that's my hand. Hopefully the cab driver remembers to actually come up the driveway because I can't get down the driveway to the road. So yeah, so a little nervous about today just in general. It is raining, which stinks, and I didn't sleep very well, but I'm going to show up with as much energy as I can muster, and hopefully not let my anxiety over all the unknowns ruin my energy. So yeah, it's been an interesting day and a night, but still super exciting. So I'll keep you guys posted. So this is the place that you told me to go. It's outside in the rain, and I have to wait for a shuttle, which is super strange. If they had a shuttle, why couldn't they just pick me up? Literally from like the house I was at, which is 3 minutes from here. So weird. Anyway, waiting to be picked up. And it's cold and rainy and shitty, but the cab ride went fine. Hey. All right, guys, I just got back from the shoot. What a long day. I took a cab to the shoot location at 10 o'clock, and I was there until 3:30 before I actually went to set. So I was in the hair and makeup trailer for like 5 hours. It was crazy. 5.5 hours, I think. Like, it was bizarre. So that was a little annoying, I guess, but the people there were awesome. The crew was so much fun. I ended up having to pee twice in the hair and makeup trailer because there was no bathroom that I could get to. Luckily, there were some curtains in there so I could cath in the back. And then the first time I had to pee, the makeup artist, she actually offered to dump my pee for me, which was so nice. She was like really, really kind and so funny, like just so chill about it. Like, I was like, I have to pee, and she was like, oh, I don't know how we're gonna do that. And I was like, well, I just pee into a container because I use a catheter, so if I can just do it in here. And she was like, yeah, just go behind those curtains and I'll give you some privacy. And then after, she was like, if you want me to dispose of anything for you, I totally can. And I was like, will you? And I was like, that is awesome. So she was like so nice about it. I just heard myself say like a million times in a row, and now I'm self-conscious about it. But she was so nice. And then the second time I had to pee, the stylist was in there, and I just told her that I needed to pee. So again, I went back in the curtains, and then I carried nobody dumped it the second time. So I literally carried the pee around in my backpack for like another 3 hours, which was kind of yucky. But it didn't spill, and it was fine. The actual set when I got there was crazy. It was at somebody's actual house that they rent out to do the shooting in. And there was so much crap in there. Like, it was amazing how much stuff they could fit in there and how many people were there. I think there was like 150 people on set today. And I had maybe like an hour of shooting. And it was fun. They asked me what music I like, so I told them 90s country. So they put that on, and it wasn't actually a commercial. It was a modeling thing. Ended up being a modeling thing. So yeah, it was fun though. It was good. I hated the clothes I was wearing. I thought they were ridiculous. But other than that, it was totally fun. The crew was great. The people were all great, and it ended up being an okay day. So now I'm done, and I have basically the whole day here tomorrow to kill some time. So I might find something to do if the weather's nice. And if it's not, the owner of the bed and breakfast said that I could just stay for the day until I have to go to the airport. So I might do that too. But I'm going to order some food and watch some TV or read my book, call my family, and just chill out. But overall, it was good. Morning, guys. The owner of the bed and breakfast just brought me breakfast. She's so nice. She's going to bring me some tea down. She's got like homemade muffin. There's the fireplace going. It's pretty cool. Other than not being able to sleep very well in this place, it's pretty cute. There's a family in the other suite, and they the little kids were out for a walk last night on the driveway, and they were all waving at me with their little umbrellas and stuff. It was super cute. So yeah, really nice people, like super amazing people here. I'm just getting ready to pack up, and the cab is going to be here in about half an hour. I am going to take the cab to this little market area where I can take a sea bus, which is like a little ferry across the water to the train that goes to the airport, just because it's way cheaper to do it that way than taking the cab all the way there. But yeah, I will continue vlogging in the airport when I get there. But I wanted to give you a little synopsis of some of the things that went right about the trip. I met amazing people this entire time, and starting from the people that I rode with in the plane, to the waiter that I met, to the, who else did I meet? Yeah, the people in the plane, the waiter that I met, the owner of this bed and breakfast, just all cool, all really cool people, super nice people. The experiences were really fun, and that's what I'm taking away from this trip. Was it accessible? Mostly not. Yesterday I didn't have access to a bathroom all day, had to pee in awkward places, had to tell people how I have to pee, had to get somebody else to dump my pee, very weird things like that. But I'm just used to rolling with it, and that's kind of what life is about with a disability. And I believe that you have to be able to roll with things and do it with a good attitude in order to change the future, because it's about building relationships that changes the future. If you can make people like you and you can make people want you to come back, they're gonna want to make things better for you next time if they like you. If they don't like you, they're not gonna care. And if you invite them into your world and you ask for help to make the experience work for you, then they're gonna see what you're struggling with and think about that more next time when they are planning something. So some things that went right were the people. Some things that went wrong were the environments, but those can be changed. So can people's perceptions. And I hope I did a good job of building relationships on this trip so that it makes it better for somebody else next time. I'm nervous about taking the cab back. I'm always nervous about, making sure things work for me. But I'm sure it'll work out, and I will talk to you guys when I get to the airport. I'm finally at my last gate, almost on my way home, so I am probably not going to vlog anymore because I will get home super late. I have to try and find my car in the dark in the parkade, and then I'll get home at like 1 a.m. or something like that. So I can't wait to sleep in my own bed because I didn't sleep very well in the bed and breakfast because the old people just kept walking around upstairs all night and it was super creaky, which was super annoying. So I might vlog a little bit when I get home, but if I don't, then I'm gonna say goodbye now. Overall, this trip was pretty decent. Yeah, that's it. That's all, really. Found my car. I wheeled right to it. I made sure that when I was leaving the parkade, when I went into the airport, I was aware of my surroundings, which door I was going in the airport, where I was in relation to the security, and all that stuff. So I knew exactly where I was going when I got back, which I'm proud of myself for. Overall, a really good trip. Interesting things that happen for sure, and I'm glad that I am very good at just rolling with the punches and doing what I need to do to get by in inaccessible situations. And I checked my attitude more than once when I was getting frustrated that things weren't as accessible as I would like them to be. And at the end of the day, amazing people always make up for any lack of accessibility. And I met some amazing people on this trip, so it was pretty cool. I'm gonna go home and go to bed, and my son has a boxing fight tomorrow, so I have to get up early. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I know this was kind of a weird vlog where I'm just like talking into the camera, sort of explaining things, but yeah, I'm glad that you guys get to come along with me and see the things that I do, and I get to share it with you. So thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you back here on another video, guys. Bye!
So what's up? It's me. It's Jacob, your son. So what the heck is up with this? Alright, anyway, it's Jacob. I'm gonna be doing like a little thingamabobber of what's up. My days while you're in. I sort of missed yesterday, so I'm not gonna worry about that. So today and tomorrow, I'm gonna film about all the stuff. Yeah, house is kind of messy right now, so me and Rayma are gonna clean it up tonight. Yeah, we're gonna do everything. Right now, I just got home from school. School was kind of mid. Science test, probably did good on that. I don't know, probably C, but it felt pretty easy. So that's what's up. Put some music on. James being a butt, doesn't want to hang out with me. Dad's watching some TV, chilling out, and I'm making dinner. And I assume they didn't want any gourmet things today, and I would just make more dishes. So guess what? Jacob is making KD. Yeah, I know, right? Kevin Durant. No, it's mac and cheese. Yeah. Some people think it's the basketball player. Some people, like me, no, it's mac and cheese. So the water is sort of boiling right now. Waiting for it to get a full-on boil. I'm listening to music alone in the kitchen, chillaxing. And yeah, somebody ate all of the mini eggs. It was mostly me.